The Kansas City Chiefs just signed offensive tackle DJ Humphries. He was with the Arizona Cardinals before. What do you think about this move?
Well, it is interesting because Humphries tore his ACL last December. The Cardinals actually released him after that, even though he had made the Pro Bowl. And he was a consistent starter for them.
Humphries is really good at pass protection, and that's important for any team, but especially for the Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. Mahomes has already been sacked 22 times this season, including 2 sacks in each of the last 2 games.
The Chiefs' offensive line is ranked second in the league, though. They have some really good players like Creed Humphrey and Joe Thuney. But I will say the left tackle position has been a weak spot for them. Maybe they think Humphries can help solidify that spot and give Mahomes some more time to throw the ball.
So Humphries was just medically cleared on Friday. Think he can be back to his Pro Bowl form right away? Or is it going to take some time for him to recover and get used to the Chiefs system?
I mean, he was cleared, but it's tough to come back from an ACL tear that fast. It takes time to get back to 100%. We will have to wait and see how the Chiefs decide to use him.
The Chiefs play in a really tough division, though. The AFC West. Guys like Khalil Mack and Max Crosby, and Zach Allen, too. Those are some tough guys to block.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if Humphries is up for the challenge. The rookie tackle, Kingsley Suamataia, has really struggled against those guys.
This signing makes me think about when the Chiefs brought in that receiver, the one who used to play for the Patriots. I heard that Mahomes actually had a say in that decision.
And rightfully so. He's the quarterback. The Chiefs should listen to what he wants.
It seems like they're trying to build the team around Mahomes, give him everything he needs to win. Maybe this Humphrey signing is part of that.
Could be. But remember, one player can't fix everything. The Chiefs are going to need everyone to step up if they want to win another championship.
Let's look at some of the details of this signing a little more. What do you think this signing means for the Chiefs' offensive game plan going forward?
Well, Humphries is known for pass protection, so maybe they try to throw the ball downfield more. Take advantage of Mahomes' arm strength and those fast receivers they have.
Makes sense. What about the run game? You think Humphries can open up some holes for the running backs?
I'm not sure about that. I'll just see how he does.
Bringing in a guy like Humphries could change the dynamic of the offensive line. You think the other linemen will be happy about this?
Well, Humphries was a Pro Bowler, so I think he could be a good influence on the younger guys. But there's always the chance that someone gets upset about playing time, especially if Humphries comes in and takes someone's job.
Don't forget he's coming off that ACL injury, too. That can be tough mentally, not just physically.
You're right. It takes a lot of mental toughness to come back from a serious injury like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Chiefs will give him the support he needs.
I bet the Chiefs fans are excited about this.
I bet they are. They want to see their team win another Super Bowl. And a big-name signing like this gives them hope.
But we have to remember the salary cap. I wonder how much Humphries is going to cost them.
That's a good point. It's possible they had to move some money around. Or even let go of some other players to make room for him. Those decisions can have a big impact down the road.
We've talked a lot about the Chiefs. What about the bigger picture?
You mean like how this affects the rest of the league?
Exactly.
What do you think is the biggest thing we've learned so far?
I think it shows that the Chiefs are always trying to get better. They're not afraid to make changes, even though they just won the Super Bowl.
It also shows how important Patrick Mahomes is to this team. They're doing everything they can to protect him and give him the tools to succeed.
But doesn't that put even more pressure on Mahomes now that they've gone out and gotten him this Pro Bowl left tackle?
I think there's always pressure on a guy like Mahomes. He's expected to win every game. But this signing definitely shows that the Chiefs believe in him.
What about the rest of the AFC West? How do you think this signing affects the balance of power in the division?
The AFC West is a really tough division. Every team has a great defense. But Humphries could give the Chiefs an advantage, especially against teams with strong pass rushers.
It's amazing how one signing can change so much.
Yeah, the NFL is a crazy league. One move can make all the difference.
So how do you think this will change the way the Chiefs play offense?
Well, with Humphries protecting Mahomes, they might be able to take more shots downfield.
Interesting. What about Humphries' impact on the younger players, like Suamataia?
He could be a great mentor. Show them what it takes to be successful in this league.
It seems like this signing could really help the Chiefs.
It definitely has the potential.
But are there any downsides?
Well, there's always a chance that Humphries doesn't recover fully from his injury, or maybe he doesn't fit in with the rest of the team.
And what about the financial side of things?
The Chiefs had to make room for Humphries' salary. We don't know if they had to restructure any contracts or let go of other players. Those are all things to keep in mind.
It sounds like we need to wait and see how this all plays out.
Exactly. We won't know for sure until we see Humphries on the field. I think we've covered all the angles on this one.
We have.
Yeah.
And I think we've learned a lot about what this signing could mean for the Chiefs and for Mahomes and for the rest of the AFC West.
So what do you think is the biggest thing we've learned?
I think it shows how committed the Chiefs are to winning. They're not just sitting back and relaxing. Even though they just won it all, they're still trying to find ways to get better.
Right. They're not being complacent.
Exactly.
And they know that Mahomes is the key to their success. So they're doing everything they can to protect him.
So how do you think the other teams in the AFC West are going to react to this?
Well, they're not going to be happy about it. They're all trying to beat the Chiefs. And now the Chiefs have gotten even better. So those teams are going to have to adjust their game plans.
This is like a chess match.
It is. Every move one team makes affects all the other teams.
So what do you think is the biggest key to this signing working out for the Chiefs?
Well, first of all, Humphries has to be healthy. He's coming off that ACL injury.
Yeah.
So he needs to be able to play at a high level.
And he has to be able to fit in with the rest of the offensive line.
Right. They need to have good chemistry. And the coaches need to figure out how to use him best.
Anything else?
I think the mental side of things is important too. Humphries has to be confident in his knee. And he has to believe that he can still be a great player.
So there's a lot riding on this.
There is. But the Chiefs are a smart organization. I'm sure they've thought this through.
It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
It will.
Thanks for breaking this down with me.
Anytime.
Goodbye, and see you in the next video.